This is Diane Nash, civil rights activist, a leader, a strategist for the student wing of the civil rights movement. A graduate of Howard and Fisk universities, two historically black colleges, she was one of the co-founders of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee known as SNCC. She worked diligently and courageously to initiate the Alabama Voting Rights Project, and she also worked on the Selma Voting Rights Movement. Both of these efforts were instrumental in the passage of the Voting Rights Act of 1965, which is currently under attack in many subtle and covert ways. Her work included the first successful civil rights campaign to integrate lunch counters, specifically in Nashville, Tennessee. And she supported and trained the Freedom Riders, who desegregated interstate travel. Diane Nash was arrested dozens of times for her work as a civil rights activist. In 1961, she rode with the Freedom Riders on a bus that left Birmingham, Alabama, heading to Montgomery, Alabama, because there was a promise of protection from the federal government, and that protection was to include a police escort and planes flying overhead. Well, after about 40 miles, all signs of protection disappeared, and the Freedom Riders on that bus, they were attacked by a violent, angry mob armed with pipes and bricks. Both black and white Freedom Riders, including Diane Nash, were injured. In 1962, when she was 4 months pregnant with her daughter, she was threatened with a 2-year prison sentence in Mississippi for contributing to the delinquency of minors, the students whom she had encouraged to become Freedom Riders. She said, "I believe that if I go to jail now, it may help to hasten the day when my child and all children will be free, not only on the day of their birth, but for all of their lives." She stood up. She was eventually sentenced to 10 years in jail. Well, this year, I'm voting in the name and for the memory of the work and the life of Diane Nash. And I invite you to encourage the young people, those who are 18 years or older in your family, in your community, to vote for Diane Nash. I encourage you to go now and validate and verify your own voter registration. Make sure that your name is active on the rolls so that the work done by Diane Nash on our behalf is not done in vain. Thank you, Mama Diane. Thank you for your work. Thank you for training students. And still, we rise.